from North Allegheny High School. It's a Section 1 6A boys matchup between the North Allegheny Tigers and the Pine Richland Rams. And George, the best way, my sidekick George Abraham, I could describe these two teams is that they are both struggling at this point after promising starts, with North Allegheny starting off 5-2, a section win early against Butler, and then since then, George, they've lost 8 straight. It wasn't too long ago, Pine Richland came to Butler with a 2-game lead on Butler. They were 3-2 in section play. They have now lost 4 straight section games and have fallen behind Butler and North Hills for a playoff spot.
It speaks to how difficult section wins can be.
Yes, and a tough section with, you look at the top, and it's Seneca Valley at the top, 8-1, 11-6 overall, followed by Fox Chapel, 7-2, Newcastle, 7-3, and they've had some rough games lately, followed by Butler, 4-5, and North Hills, 4-5, and then Pine, 3-6. So for Pine, they have a realistic chance of making the playoffs because they'll play Butler again, I believe, and they have some tough games left, but they have a chance. So for North Allegheny, they're just trying to salvage a season and find a way to get back how they started 5-2. I'm sure it's a huge disappointment for them with this 8-game losing streak.
Oh, it would have to be. They're not used to that in pretty much every sport. So obviously you want to look at this game film and, you know, what did we do? What aren't we doing to finish these games?
Yeah, and they started off with a strong effort, beating Butler 66-58. They've lost some close games. They just lost to Butler in overtime. Pine lost a tough game at Butler that turned things around for Butler. Butler at one point was 1-5, and now they're 4-5. So you can see how things have turned around for the teams. The early going, George, sometimes you make a mistake judging teams too early.
Oh yeah, I don't pay much attention to what happens before Christmas.
Wow, we're going to see interesting to see what happens. You just look over at North Allegheny boys, and you see what size that they have. And I saw the first game between Pine Richland and Butler did that game with Albert. And Pine has a nice basketball team, but boy, you're a little bit off your mark here or there, and that's how you lose.
Yeah, and they're not real big. Just from looking at their lineup right now, they'll have to shoot the ball well.
All right, please join us here in North Allegheny for our national anthem.
Before we get to the starting lineups, fans of this side, we ask that you please rise, move your caps, and join our student athletes, coaches, and honorary America. Let us rise, one nation and one people, for the playing of our national anthem performed tonight by the North Allegheny Tiger and Bear.
Back here at courtside, Ed Cody along with the Swami, George Abraham, to bring you all of tonight's action. And George, in the first meeting between these two teams back on December the 20th, Pine Richland prevailed at Pine 61-56.
Oh, I know, but I'll tell you right now, every game's another chapter, and you got to come out here ready to go. Neither team's going to give up, believe me.
You look at this size, the lineup presented here by North Allegheny, 6'7", 6'2", and 6'2" up front. Definitely But
The
Pine,
JVs were big.
Pine is a very quick team. I like their guard play with Emery Moy, Eli Wentz, and Eli Catalano, and Grant Spacciopoli. He's capable of scoring double figures every time they go out. So the Pine Richland Rams, under Coach Bob Petcash, dressed in all black, and the North Allegheny Tigers, Dave DiGregorio was here, left, went to North Catholic, has come back. You're quite familiar with his father, right, George?
Oh, yeah, I coached against him many times. One of the greats.
Did his father not coach John Calipari at Clarion?
Yes, he did. Yes,
he did. That's right.
Joey Malis, Butler product.
Yes, yes. Well, the lights are dimmed here at North Allegheny as they introduce their starting lineup. George, they may be 1-8 in the section and 5-10 overall, but there is a nice crowd here tonight.
A huge crowd, a lot of students, impressive.
Yeah, and a nice fan base from Pine Richland also. It's a rivalry. They're about 10 minutes apart from one another. Wow, nice to see the school spirit, a nice showing of the student body over there for North Allegheny. They'll be in their white uniforms with black and gold trim.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with this atmosphere, that's for sure. Wow.
So Pine will send out Emery Moy, Eli Catalano, Grant Spacciopoli. Alex Kastner. And for North Allegheny, John Jubeck, Justin Stalter, Peter Bradich, Carson Burns, Will Robertson. And Spacciopoli has the basketball for Pine Richland.
Man to man.
Over to Catalano. He has it. Kastner, the drive. Spacciopoli with the jumper, no good. Rebound taking by Carson Burns of the Tigers. And the ball stripped away, stolen by Kastner. No, 3-point nailed by Eli Catalano. North Allegheny, Jubeck on the dribble, back outside. Over to Stalter. Carter Melzer with the basketball, drive to the hoop, no good. He gets a rebound, turns, puts it up, and no good. Rebound taken by Emery Moy of the Rams.
Good effort, but no finish.
Catalano, Spacciopoli. Back over to Spacciopoli. Now he gives it to Emery Moy. And loose ball out of the hands of Julian Hensel. 3-point attempt, no good by Jubeck.
Both teams not shy about shooting the three.
Catalano back outside to Emery Moy. Over to Catalano. Spacciopoli. Emery Moy, he is quick. Drive to the hoop, misses a bunny. Out of bounds, last touch by Pine Richland, North Allegheny basketball.
Good drive, you have to get your head up and finish that.
North Allegheny with the basketball, 3-0 here early in this first quarter in favor of Pine Richland. Jubeck.
High-low.
And tipped away, taken, knocked away by Menzel and stolen right back by the Tigers. And a three-point attempt nailed by Carter Melzer, 6'2" senior.
That one straight on, dead in.
Hensel with it.
Nice
down
job.
underneath, and a shot blocked. We get a foul called.
Yeah, foul.
That foul will go on Justin Stalter.
Two shots ahead for the Rams on 11.
Alex Kastner goes to the line for the Rams. Misses the first one. Man, pops out the second one. 3-3 the score here, 5-minute mark of this first period. Melzer with it. It's a drive. Pulls it back outside. Gets it out to Stalter. And over to Jubek.
Good defense.
Yeah. Jubek with it. We're going to get a reach-in call. You're playing good defense. There's no use reaching in.
Oh, exactly. Staying on their feet also. Very impressed with Pines D. They're staying down. North Allegheny guys are showing the ball and such, but they're having none of it.
Will Robertson checks in the lineup for the Tigers. And he will inbound it. Gets it outside to Melzer. Melzer on a drive, shot, no good, loose basketball. Taken by Emery Moy of the Rams. He kicks it back outside, Spacciapoli. Over to Kastner. And Kastner's fouled on the reach-in by Stalter. Stalter right away picks up 2 fouls.
He'll come out.
Back on the floor for Allegheny number 4, Carson Burns.
He will come out and replaced by Carson Burns. Spacciapoli over to Catalano. Emery Moy. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound taken by the Tigers. Melzer. Back outside, Melzer looks off a 3. Shot, no good. By Melzer, had a nice look, couldn't convert. Emery Moy with the basketball for Pine. 3-3, a very slow first quarter with 3:20 to go. Down underneath, nice feed, shot, no good, but a foul. And that will send Kastner to the line.
That's a nice looking cut there.
2 shots ahead for Pirates and number 11, Alex Kastner.
Shooting.
Yes, Kastner.
Both teams shooting horrible.
And Kastner, 3 straight misses.
There you
Makes
go.
the fourth.
That looked good.
4-3. Pine Richland with the lead. Under 3 to play here in the first. Melzer with it. Jubek back to Melzer. Robertson. And back outside and over to Carson Burns. 3-point attempt. No good by Robertson. Rebound by Zach Kenny. Quickly down, the shot taken, no good. Both teams ice cold. Jubeck with it. Back outside to Melzer. Drive to the basket, nowhere to go on a look by Burns. Knock out Robertson. To Jubeck and to Robertson.
Nice defense.
Yes, Melzer with it. Melzer looking for some room. Passes it back outside to Melzer. He wants to drive the hoop,
Nice
lays
take.
it in.
Nice
He
take.
worked for that one, did he not?
Nice take.
5-4 North Allegheny with the lead here with 1:20 to go in the first period of play. Spacciapoli with it. Then over to Zach Kenny.
A little movement here.
Drive to the basket, layup no good by Kastner, and he's fouled and will go to the line for the third time in this first period of play. He is 1 for 4 from the line.
2 shots across the red. Number 11, Alex Kastner.
Makes it to even the score. Checking in the lineup, Peter Bradich for North Allegheny, 6'7" junior. And after missing the first three, Kastner makes the next three.
Yeah, he's right on that basket now. I think a couple of those were in and out.
6-5, Pine Richland with the lead in the final minute of play here in the first period.
Nice give.
Pass underneath and a dunk by Bradich. The 6'7" junior gives the Tigers a 7-6 lead. Drive to the hoop and missing on a layup.
Look out.
Too hard underneath.
Nice pass.
Oh, missing the layup. Back-to-back missed layups by both teams. Catalano with it. Over to Spacciapoli. Back to Catalano. Spacciapoli. And outside to Emery Moy. Moy just taking it outside, working the clock in the final 20 seconds. Eli Wentz checks in the lineup. There's a near steal, loose basketball taken by Spacciapoli, and he's going to be fouled. The foul will go on Melzer.
North Allegheny foul number 33, Will Robertson.
No, check that. It's on Will Robertson.
Coming for Pine Richland.
Spacciapoli to go to the line. And we're tied at 7 apiece. Nathan Natali checks in the lineup.
And 32, Julian Hensel back on the floor.
And Julian Hensel back in the lineup for Pine Richland. It misses a second one, though, Spacciapoli. Tied at 7 apiece. Down to the final 4 seconds. Drive to the basket, kick back outside. No good. Jubeck. And that's it. That's the end of the first quarter play with a score. North Allegheny 7, Pine Richland 7. One field goal in that quarter for Pine, George, and the other 4 points coming on foul shots.
Well, yeah, it was 5 fouls to 1. They really take the ball to the basket, which causes fouls.
Well, a lot of defense, a lot of missed shots and layups, though.
Yes, exactly. Look, I'm sure they'll shoot better. then both teams play for the 3 ball, so you can have a night like this.
And you look at the two teams, and even though NA's 1-8 this section and Pine's 3-6, they certainly aren't playing like
No,
that.
you don't want to play either one of them.
No.
And you can see they can get hot. You can tell by how they shoot their foul shots that they can get hot. But easy game to referee, no screens, no nothing. One pick and roll resulted in a slam dunk.
Yes. Seven as we start the second quarter play. Ed Cody along with the Swami George Abraham. Nathan Natali and Eli Wentz. Lineup changes for Pine Richland. And A with the basketball. Mauser with it. As we start this second quarter of play, Mauser wants to drive, kicks it over in the corner for a 3. No good in that attempt by Carson Burns. Natali with the basketball and kicks it back to Grant Spacciapoli of the Rams. Eli Wentz and back out to Emery Moy. Moy and Spacciapoli, usually they're 2 leading scorers.
Well, you have to give the NA defense some credit, obviously.
3-point attempt by Natali, no good. Loose basketball taken by Mauser, and he's wrapped up and fouled.
Got a foul.
Well, that was Stalter that was fouled. Second quarter play, we're all tied up 7-7. Bradich with the basketball, 6'7" junior. Over to Mauser. Looks off the 3. There's a drive to the hoop. Jubeck with it, no good. Rebound, Bradich. Nice rebound. Mauser for 3, no good. There is a lid on the basket. Emery Moy takes it up and across midcourt for the Rams. He's going to drive to the hoop. Can't convert. Kick out. A rebound from Bradich. And he's traveling on a call.
Got it right.
By Burns. Natali to inbound it for the Rams. Gets it into Moy. Eli Wentz. Now we're going to get a blocking foul called on North Allegheny. That foul on Jubeck.
These guys have some burst. You get in front of them, you have to space them. You get too close, they'll go right past you.
2 shots are coming for the Rams.
It was in the act of shooting, so that will send Eli Wentz to line to shoot 2. Makes the first one.
Once again, for all of our middle school teams, please not to lobby at this time.
8 points for the Rams, 5 of them from the foul line. Wentz makes them both. Put Pine up 9-7 here. 6 to play in the first half. Mauser wants to drive, goes up, strong, and he's fouled.
Anderson foul number 1, Eli Wentz. 2 shots of the Tigers.
2 shots. First one rolls off. second one rolls in. 9-8 now in favor of Pine. Pressure by the Tigers, inbound to Emery Moy.
Just on the inbound, they back up as soon as they get the ball in.
Moy backs it off. Now he wants to drive. Kicks it over for Spacciapoli for three. No good. Rebound by Panzer of the Tigers. Up to Bradich. Layup. Good, and he's fouled.
That's a tough shot. He was pretty far under.
Feed the big guy. Bradich, second field goal of the game, and he goes to the line. And Bradich nails it. North Allegheny up by 2, 11-9. Tigers pressing. Emery Moy brings it up. Kind of a loose press.
Yeah, once they
steal,
get
back off.
Yeah, once they inbound it, they drop back.
Spacciapoli over to Eli Catalano. Back out Spacciapoli. Over to Kastner. And to Catalano. Backdoor pass and a lay-in by Emery Moy on a nice pass by Catalano, and we're tied at 11 apiece. Well, I would think Georgie'd want to get the ball back into Bradich.
Yeah, he's the threat in there, definitely.
Panzer for three, and he gets the charity bounce.
You take that.
Now the scoring picks up a little. 14-11 in favor of North Allegheny here. 4 minutes to go in the first half of play. Moy pulls up, shoots a jumper, rolls in.
Nice ball.
14-13 in favor of North Allegheny. Back outside, Melzer. Drive, cross pass stolen by Kastner. Over to Eli Catalano, and he's fouled by Panzer. 14-13 as the activity picks up, gets a little hot and heavy.
It has picked up. We could use some shooting here, but
yes, 3:46 to go here in the first half of play. North Allegheny 14, Pine Richland 13. Catalano to inbound it for the Rams. Back outside to Moy. Over to Jones. Back outside to Moy. Moy kicks it out. Kastner for three, no good. Rebound taken by Jones. Jones drives, turns, kicks it back outside to Moy. Now he'll slow it down and pull out, guarded by Bradich. The big guy goes back inside. Catalano. Over to Hensel. Kastner. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound. Taken by Carter Melzer. He wants to drive. Pass underneath. Robertson. Jubek. Baseline. Can't get a shot. Back out to Robertson. Bradich, top of the circle. Over to Melzer. Barnes. Jubek. Robertson, baseline. Shot, no good by Jubek.
Rebound, oh board.
Yeah, Bradich, the big guy. No, can't convert. Emery Moy, high for the rebound for the Rams. 2 minutes to play here in the first half, 14-13 in favor of North Allegheny. Kastner over to Jones, and back out to Moy. With 1:50 to go here in the first half. Eli Catalano with it. Back over to Hensel. Catalano back outside to Moy. 1:20 to go here in the first half. North Allegheny by 1, 14-13. Catalano over to Moy. Drives. Kicks it underneath. And a layup. Good.
You hate to leave your feet to pass, but it worked that time.
Hensel finishes it off. (15-14). Bradich with a drive, and he gets the basket, and he's fouled. Peter Bradich coming off the bench, a 6'11 junior, with 7 points in the game. 58 seconds to go here in the first half. Bradich misses. Rebound Jones. 16-15. North Allegheny with 50 seconds to go. Jones with it. Catalano. Kastner stumbles, maintains his balance, back over to Jones. Wants to drive, kicks it. Back out to Eli Catalano with 30 seconds to go. Catalano guarded by Burns. Back over to Jones and back outside to Moy. Definitely going to play for one.
Oh yeah, definitely right here. Last shot.
Looking to take a lead in the halftime are the Rams, who trail by 1. Moy wants to drive, puts up a shot. Kind of hurried that one. Rebound taken, stolen right back by Kastner.
Oh! We'll count it.
It's good at the buzzer. A buzzer beater to end the half.
It's good.
Are they not putting those points up?
It was good.
Oh, they put them up now.
It was good, easy.
Wow. Kastner with a three-pointer at the buzzer from 3/4 of the court away. And he put a nice arc on it, too. And that's the end of the first half of play with a score. Pine Richland 18 and North Allegheny 16. It was 7-7 after 1. George, you have to admit the shooting wasn't all that good.
No, shooting's bad.
You could say good defense, but in this case, I'd say the defense was good, but there was a lot of missed shots.
A lot of missed shots. Well, you're playing for 3 balls. That's basically all you're doing. Driving kick, occasional pick and roll from NA. Mostly drive and dish with Pine. Skilled athletes at all spots, but if you're not hitting, this is what you get.
Wow, an unusual first half here. Not a lot of scoring, and both teams struggling offensively. We look at the scoring in the first half for North Allegheny. Peter Bradich, he comes off the bench, and he pops in 7 points. Without him, they're in real trouble. 2 for Will Robertson, 4 for Carter Melzer, and 3 for Taylor Panzer on a 3 off the bench. And for the Pine Richland boys, 4 for Emery Moy, 3 for Eli Catalano. That came on a tray early in that first period of play. Grant Spacciopoli with just 1 point, far below his average. Ellie Kastner with 6, including that 3 at the buzzer. Eli Wentz with 2, and 2 for Julian Hensel.
Yeah, definitely a hotly contested game. The shooting will have to heat up.
Well, we'll take a break, listen to these messages, and we'll be back in the second half play.
The Armstrong Neighborhood Channel is your home for sports, community events, and award-winning shows from all of our Armstrong neighborhoods. Catch up on events happening in your area, dive into a new hobby, or explore the fascinating places in your region on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Check your local listings or tune to Channel 100 to see what's happening in your backyard. Visit us on YouTube for custom playlists and a full library of your favorite neighborhood channel shows. Everything local lives on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
What you doing?
I'm gonna fix that toilet.
A sledgehammer.
Hey, you never know.
Maybe we should call a plumber.
No, I got this.
At Armstrong Comfort Solutions, our professional plumbers and service techs are standing by to help with all your plumbing and HVAC needs.
Everything okay down there?
Maybe I should call Armstrong Comfort Solutions.
Armstrong Comfort Solutions, where comfort is our middle name.
Back here at courtside at North Allegheny as we get ready to start the second half. Ed Cody along with the Swami George Abraham. And on a 3-point buzzer beater to end the first half, Pine Richland takes the lead 18-16 here in a very low-scoring first half. A lot of missed shots, and Kastner with that long arch and buzzer beater gives Pine the lead here coming into the second half of play. And Georgia, you know, once again, you could look at it and say, wow, those teams must be playing great defense. But in this case, really, there's been some, the shooting just hasn't been really good.
No, it's not been. Now, you could contribute some of it to the defense, but a lot of guys you can tell are better shooters than what results they're getting.
And in a game like this, it just takes one guy getting hot.
Oh, well, exactly.
And you have a kid like Moy who's finally came around, scored 2 field goals late in that second quarter. He's always capable, but the guy that's not scoring is a guy often scores in double figures for them. And that's Grant Spacciapoli. I don't expect him to. He only has 1 point. I don't expect him to go the rest of the game without a couple of field goals.
No, they'll need him to score. They'll definitely need him, without a doubt.
How are you?
Doing great. Good to see you, buddy.
Long time no see.
Same here.
They're getting ready here. Once again, these teams battling for some respect. North Allegheny, we said, started off the season 5-2, won their first section game 66-58 over Butler, and since then they've gone on an 8-game losing streak. Pine Richland just a few weeks ago had a 2-game lead on Butler. Now they've dropped a game behind Butler with 4 straight section losses. And they have an outside chance. They're 1 game behind Butler, 1 game behind North Hills.
Oh, anything can happen, yeah, but as you say, you got to win your game. You can't worry about what's going on in another gym.
No, absolutely not. We have an interesting matchup tonight. Butler is at Newcastle. That'll be an interesting game. Newcastle won that first one by 1 point. Here we go. Start this third quarter play. Eli Catalano with it. Over to Spacciapoli. The Rams leading 18-16. Spacciapoli with it. Catalano pulls up, shoots a tray. No good. Rebound taken by North Allegheny. Carter Melzer. Jubek. Back over to Burns. Over to Jubek. Bradich started the second half, came off the bench and scored 7 in the first half. Bradich with it, 6'7" junior, turns, gets it off to Melzer. Melzer drives, shot good.
Not an easy shot.
And we're tied at 18 apiece. Emery Moy brings it across for the Rams. Spacciapoli with it, looking for his first field goal of the game. Drives, kicks it out, Kastner. Catalano, Kastner, pulls up, jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Bradich. And up court to Burns. Jubek. And over to Burns. Jubek for 3, nails it. His first field goal of the game. Puts the Tigers up 21-18.
Nice look, good finish.
He's been looking for that shot.
Yes, he has.
Emery Moy with it with the Rams. He'll pull it back outside. Guarded by Melzer. Over to Spacciapoli. Drive. Layup. No good. Rebound Bradich. Over to Melzer. We get a pushing foul underneath called on Bradich.
Yeah, shaping up. He got him for shaping up. Reaching behind.
Turns it over to the Rams. Down by 3, 21-18. 5:40 to go here in the third. And a good crowd on hand. Drive to the hoop, layup, no good. Rebound, kick back outside. Spacciapoli loses it, taken by Burns. Layup, reverse, layup, good.
Nice.
Laid in by Stalter, his first field goal of the game.
That was
Puts
nice.
the Tigers up by 5, 23-18.
Boy, that was a nice step through. Wow.
Spacciapoli. Back outside, Kastner. Eli Catalano. A little traveling, but no call there on a slide by Hensel. Back outside to Moy. And over to Spacciapoli. Off balance shot. Spacciapoli no good. Karam taken by Jubek. Up to Burns. Baseline drive, shot, no good, and a foul. And that will send Stalter to the line.
And they doing a good job of throwing the ball ahead.
Spacciapoli picks up the foul.
2 shots coming for the Tigers. 21, Justin.
So what are we seeing from NA? It's a zone defense, but they're matching up.
No, they're playing man.
Are they playing man?
Yeah. That was flat, huh?
Missed the first one.
They get it up a little bit.
All right, substitution for North Allegheny. Brady Brinkley checks into the lineup.
There you go.
And Stalter makes the second one. 24-18. A 6-0 run to start this third period for the Tigers. Emery Moy across midcourt for Pine. Catalano. Kastner in the corner. Back out to Catalano and Moy. Kastner for 3. Nails it. Oh, he has nice form.
That was a good looking shot there.
24-21, timeout. Taken by North Allegheny.
Once again, we'd like to thank our friends.
Oh, they give him 2 in that. I thought they gave him 3. They give him 2.
Yeah, that was 3. Yeah, that was. I think that was a 2 ball.
All right. So
Don't you-
24-20 with this timeout.
No. Looking, shooting that ball. I mean,
George, even though these two teams are struggling, it's nice to see the fans show up for the game. Kids play hard. Just don't show up when
Both student
just don't
sections
show
are
up when you
jammed.
win. You know,
No, both
show up,
these-
support your team, and that's
No,
great to see. I
it
like
really
that.
Is. It filled up. I was watching that first game, not paying attention, and I looked, and
Yes.
behind us and then across, both student sections are full.
High 4:02 to go here in the third. The Tigers up 24-20. They'll have the basketball. Carter Melzer will inbound it to Burns. Burns out at the point. Melzer. Burns wants to shoot a 3. No good. Tipped away. Karam taken by Pine Richland. We're going to get a travel call on the Rams. A travel call on Zach Kenny. Bradich out of the lineup for North Allegheny. Jubeck with it. He just connected on a three. Carson Burns kicks it out. Mauser for three. No good. Tipped away. Rebound taken by the Rams. Emery Moy with it. No good on the three-point attempt by Kastner.
Yeah, that one looked good off his hand.
Burns with it. Pulls back outside. Over to Mauser. In and out on that three-point attempt by Jubeck. Rebound by Moy. Joy, is it just me? It seems like all these players are slipping on this court. A lot of sliding.
Couple down this end for sure.
Oh, there's a three by Spacciapoli. His first field goal of the game. 24-23. North Allegheny with a 1-point lead. Brady Brinkley with it, and he's hammered down. And I know the fans, they want a foul call, but no foul called on Zach Kenny. So that turnover puts the ball back in the hands of the Rams. Eli Catalano will inbound it with 2:36 to go here in the third. And the Tigers up by 1, 24-23. Catalano. No good in that attempted layup by Kenny. And Eli Wentz is fouled.
Nice old boards.
Fought for the rebound, got the rebound, got fouled. Catalano will inbound it. 2:19 to go here in the third. Spacciapoli pulls up jumper. No good. Tipped away. Going high up, picking up that rebound. Stalzer for the Tigers. Stalter, excuse me. Three-point attempt by Burns. No good. Emery Moy with the rebound. Runs through. Flips it up. No good. And he's fouled. He'll shoot two. That stops the clock, 2:03 to go here in the third.
You have to figure this is going to the buzzer.
Yes, Moy to the line. Boy, at this point, Joy, every foul shot counts.
Oh, yeah.
Moy's first trip to the foul line, and he makes that first one. He has 5 points in the game. 6'2", senior guard. The Rams start, George, 4 underclassmen.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be fine.
Moy makes them both. 25-24, Pine with the 1-point lead. Over to Malza. Bradich, 6'7" junior, back in the game at center.
Pine playing his zone the last few minutes, and they, you know, they drive and kick against both. It isn't as...
There's a three from the corner, and all net.
Absolutely.
By Justin Stalter. 27-25 NA. Minute 30 to go here in the third. Moy. Spacciapoli. Tipped away. Rebound the Rams. Out to Eli Wentz.
Kenny, good job in the old boards.
Very good. Wentz with pull-up jumper. Nailed. Nice move by Zach Kenny. We're tied at 27 all. Jubeck for three. No good. Rebound by Moy. Over to Spacciapoli. Over to Wentz. In the corner, Catalano. Jumper. Nice move.
Draw.
Lays
nice.
it in.
Nice draw. Shot fake, one dribble, and off the glass.
Catalano's first field goal since the first half. Bradich with it. Puts it up. No good. Gets a rebound. Loses it to Eli Wentz. Wentz running. Passes it. Over in the corner. Catalano for three. No good. Tipped away. And they're going to get over the back foul called on Kenny.
The 45
29-27, the Rams with the lead with 29 seconds to go here in the third. Carson Burns brings it up and across midcourt for the Tigers. Over to Stalter. He's had the hot hand. Drawing a lot of attention from Eli Wentz, however. Burns with it. Back to Stalter. He's going to drive, puts up a shot.
Take.
He is red up. What do they say? Feed me, coach. Give me the ball. Oh, almost another buzzer beater. So we go to the end of 3 with the score. Pine Richland 29, North Allegheny 29. Stalter with 8 points in that quarter. While they upped it in that quarter, a little better shooting.
5-8, 3-2-0. Once again, the winning 50-50 number.
Well, it looks like this one's going to go right down to the wire.
No question.
In the first meeting at Pine won 61-58.
Well, this is definitely going to go to the buzzer. My goodness.
29-29 as we head into this fourth quarter. Two teams both trying to snap losing streaks. 4-game losing streak for Pine and an 8-game losing streak for North Allegheny.
With the style that they both play, I don't think you're ever too far behind. You know that?
Right.
They fire the ball and they push it ahead well. They do a lot of things well.
And both of these teams will have 5 more section games to play after this.
Yes.
All right, Tigers will have it. The inbound to Carson Burns as we start this fourth quarter of play. Tied up 29 apiece, Ed Cody and the Swami George Abraham. Stalter, he's had a hot hand. 8 points in that third quarter. Drive to the hoop. Down hard was Stalter. Get a foul called. Foul on Kenny.
2 shots coming for the Tigers. Number 21, Justin Stalter.
Stalter looking to become the first player in the game with double figures. He has 8, 2 shots at the line. He has 9.
Perfect stroke there, Ed.
And he gets the second one.
Take that.
10 points in the game for Justin Stalter. He's the leading scorer in this game. 31-29. The Tigers with the lead. Emery Moy across midcourt for the Rams. Kenny for 3. In and out. Rebound. Eli Wentz. Back to Kenny.
Nice battle there.
Spacciapoli with it. In the corner to Kenny. Back to Spacciapoli. Guarded hard by Burns. Did a good job all over him. Moy with it in the corner. Spacciapoli pulls up, shoots a 3. No good. Rebound Bradich. Mauser. Carson Burns.
Nice kick out there.
Back over to Mauser. Jubek to Bradich and back out to Burns. 6:30 to go here in the fourth period. Mauser. Tigers up by 2, 31-29. In the corner to Burns. Check that Stalter. He's going to drive hard, kicks it back outside,
Nice.
and nailed 3. Carson Burns with a tray.
Nice drive.
His first
kick.
field goal of the game. 34-29, the Tigers with the 5-point lead and under 6 to play. Wentz out to Kenny. Spacciapoli shoots it. No good. Rebound taken by Spacciapoli. Wants to shoot a 3, and he nails it. If the first you don't succeed, try again. 34-32. And we got an injury to Stalter. Let's hope it's not serious. Looks like he took a shot to the nose. We got a little bit of blood. That means he has to come out.
Yeah, he got hit pretty good there.
He did. He took a belt. You know, George, really it's surprising you don't see more of these shots to the face, whether these kids play and go hard after one to another. Yeah.
Yeah, the defense is pretty good too. They space them pretty well.
Mauser will inbound it for North Allegheny. 5:41 to go. The Tigers up by 2, 34-32. Burns with it over to Mauser. Stalter leaves the game. He was a hot hand in that third period. He has 10 points in the game. Brinkley with it, and his pass stolen by Emery Moy. Over to Spacciapoli. Spacciapoli with it back outside. Over to Emery Moy. Moy trapped back outside. Drive to the basket and a lay-in on a nice play by Kastner. Now he has 10 in the game. And we're tied at 34 apiece. 4:50 to go here in the fourth. Mauser turnaround shot, and he nails it.
The middle area is wide open there.
8 in the game for Mauser. 36-34 North Allegheny. Moy. Over to Spacciapoli. He's going to drive. Layup, no good. Rolls off. Rebound, Brinkley. Jubek in the corner and back outside to Mauser and over to Burns. North Allegheny leading 36-34. Pass underneath to Brinkley. Loses the handle on it. Taken by Spacciapoli. Quickly up court. In the corner, Catalano. Back outside, Kastner for 3. No good. No follow-up. Rebound taken by Mauser of the Tigers. 36-34. And a timeout taken by North Allegheny.
And a timeout taken by North Allegheny.
3:46 to go. George, when you were coaching, he had a kid who maybe averaged 15, 16, 17 points a game, good double figures, and he's off to a slow start. You tell him don't shoot. You're cold. You got to let him, even if he misses the first 5 or 6.
That would be my one suggestion tonight.
Yeah.
When you have a guy who is a good scorer and he is not on, now you run some special stuff for him.
Yeah.
Instead of the drive and kick,
yeah,
and whatever happens. You call a specific set, a specific play that will get him a shot.
Doesn't matter if he's to take an outside shot or drive and go inside, whatever.
You'd like to get him something going to the basket. A lot of times you get something going to the basket and it builds confidence.
All right, we have a 36-34 North Allegheny Tigers lead. Both teams looking to stop losing streaks. 8 for the Tigers, 4 for the Rams. Hard-fought game. It may not be artistic, but you can't fault the effort. And there have been some outstanding play.
Well, the effort.
There could be some bruised bodies tomorrow.
These guys are playing hard.
You know, it's just a great rivalry between these schools, whether it's in baseball or football or basketball, whatever it is.
Yes, it is.
We have 3:46 to go in the game. North Allegheny holding on a 2-point lead. They have the basketball. Stalder checks back in. And he has it. Into Melzer. Jubek for three. No good. Air ball, loose basketball. Melzer hustles over, grabs it. Dishes it back outside, and a near steal by Catalano.
He saw that coming, Catalano. See, the middle of that zone is wide open, but if he doesn't hit one, then they're not going to suck in, which enables you not to be able to kick to the corner for three.
Stalder with it to Jubek. Back out to Stalder. Jubek bounces it down low. Stalder with it. Over to Robertson. 3-point attempt by Stalder. No good. Rebound taken by the Rams. Kastner. Turnaround jumper. Nails it.
Got the rebound down here, hit the jumper in this end. Nice.
12 points in the game for Kastner, and we're tied at 36 apiece with 2:40 to go in the game. Stalder kicks it back outside. Burns, and back out to Robertson. Back over to Stalder. Bradich at the top of the key. The big guy looking for the ball. Melzer with it. Nice move to the basket. Can't get through. Good defensive effort there by Julian Hensel to deny him. And now a steal and a nice hustle by Melzer. Gives it right back to the Tigers. Robertson and his pass knocked away. 1:55 to go. Carson Burns checks back in the lineup for the Tigers, replacing Will Robertson. Timeout taken by Pine.
And the timeout taken by Pine Richland.
Take a full timeout with 1:55 to go. 36-36.
This old school basketball here.
Yeah.
Good defense, everybody hustling, guys diving on the floor, going to the boards.
And I like the way the officials are letting them play.
Oh,
they could call a lot more fouls. There's a lot of banging going on, but let them play.
Yeah, David just said something to one official. Wasn't that a foul down here?
Yeah, but you can't
he wants
change
the next
it.
one. No,
well, it's
he
been
wants
that
the
way
next
the whole game, and that's something I would not like. If you're going to call it that way the whole game, don't change it in the final 2 minutes.
Can't change it now. Many refs don't want to decide the game, that's for sure. They're reluctant to do that.
Well, you know, I always say sometimes when it's close, they don't make a call. The no call is a deciding call.
Exactly.
Here we go. With 1:55 to go, 36-36. Look at these student sections, both sides. You know, these kids run into one another. They live so close together. Stalder to inbound it for the Tigers. Gets it into Burns. Into Melzer. Now he just wants to shoot, and he nails it.
Big hoop.
He was indecisive, and then he decided to shoot it and nails it. He now has 10 in the game. And the Tigers with the 2-point lead with 1:30 to go, 38-36. Emery Moy, Spacciapoli takes a drive, kicks it out to Eli Catalano.
Travel.
Oh, yeah, I've said that before. There's a lot of sliding going on out there. And this time, Kastner slid a little bit too much. Stalder on the inbound, the Burns. Oh, nice hustle there. Nice defensive effort by Kastner.
Yes, sir.
Alex Kastner. And the ball's turned back over to the Rams with 1:15 to go, and they're down by 2, 38-36.
You have to protect that ball.
Timeout.
Timeout taken by Richland.
Pine Richland with a 30-second timeout. Now in this situation, George, you need 2 to tie it. You want to work the ball. You still have time. Anything in particular you might be looking for?
I think with this much, the first good shot, whether it's
Take
a 2
it.
or 3 doesn't matter.
Yeah. You're not setting it up for any one particular guy.
Oh, he might. He might have
could
a
be. Okay.
favorite guy or 2 here. Yeah, I would say that's a possibility.
Well, Kastner's had the hot hand.
Yeah, he has. Their guards are quite good at driving and kicking, so they can get pretty much any look.
Catalano, the inbound it to Moy. 1:10 to go. 38-36 North Allegheny. Catalano over to Spacciapoli. Over to Moy. He's going to drive. Baseline. Layup. Rolls off the rim. I think the Tigers even thought that was going to drop. They have it.
Center of the ball.
55 seconds to go.
Oh,
Almost threw that one away. And we get a reach-in foul called on Spacciapoli, or they call it on Kastner. Doesn't matter. It's a foul.
yeah, do it 3 more times.
38-36 with 49 seconds to go. Timeout. Boy, that layup looked like money in the bank. You notice the NA players started to run back down court and it rolled off the rim.
You want my thoughts on a one-handed underhand
I
spinner?
know.
You know my thoughts.
You like to put it up
That's
straight
right,
up, put
yeah.
that hand up,
Yeah.
like you're reaching to pick an apple off a tree.
Or come off a 2 and use the glass. You can ball fake off a 2. When you shoot off a 1, you have to take the shot. No, they're all good when they go in it.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
key,
yeah.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
all. I wouldn't say a word if it would hit.
Right. But you would point out in film work.
Yeah.
Don't rely on that all the
Now,
time.
that's the kind of stuff that's what Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday are for. You follow? That's what they're for.
Two-point lead for North Allegheny in the final seconds here of this fourth quarter. 49.7 seconds to go. The big man, Peter Bradich, back in the lineup for the Tigers.
Pine will probably try to steal the inbounds. If
Eli-
they don't, they'll foul.
Eli Wentz checks back in the lineup for the Rams. Stalter to inbound it for the Tigers.
That's smart right
Gets
there.
it, yes. Gets it in the.
Plus, he can see what's coming Oh!
Are they calling a foul or over in the back?
It was foul.
I thought it was almost
It was
an over in the
close.
back right in front of us. It was very close, right in front of our scores table.
So they still have 2 to give for the bonus.
44 seconds to go. Stalter will inbound it. No, Jubeck will inbound it this time for the Tigers. Leading by 2. Gets it into Stalter. Back up court to Carson Burns.
Get it out of there.
Bradich with it.
He did.
Over to Stalter. Jubeck. Back out to Stalter.
Do it again.
One to go, right?
Yes.
Catalano on that foul.
Can't tell you how important it is holding that ball with 2 hands and faking your pass.
Yes.
Against this double team. Because somebody's wide open.
Jubeck to inbound at 33 seconds to go here in the game. And that foul by Catalano. That will send Melzer to the line to shoot 2.
No.
And Melzer makes the first
Little
one.
roll in there.
He has 11 points in the game. Will Robertson checks back in the lineup for the Tigers.
Big.
And he makes them both. 40-36, North Allegheny with the lead with 31 seconds left in the game.
30-second coach's timeout.
George, I'll take these games over a 75-50 game anytime.
This has been an exciting game. Played hard.
Yes.
Both teams played hard. Shooting not as great, but the effort was there. Do they have 5 fouls to give, or am I seeing that board wrong? You got to foul him 5 straight times.
Yes.
4.
So 31 seconds remaining here, and North Allegheny with a 40-36 lead. Okay, 2 weeks, we will be at Slippery Rock University on February the 8th for a doubleheader between Slippery Rock University and California, the women's game at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock the men's game, and we look forward to it.
I cannot wait.
2 teams battling for a playoff spot.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Moy picks it up. We get a foul right away on a push by Mauser. Stops the clock with 28 seconds.
We're going to give 3 more, Ed. That's why I'm surprised they didn't get him in the backcourt.
Catalano in the inbound to Moy. Can't fool around. You're going to take a no, fouled again.
2 more.
Do you want to hurry up, set up a shot, or what do you
Tough
do?
to do. There's not much
What do
you
you
can do. The key is you just can't make it look intentional. The refs know what you're doing, but
Right.
that shouldn't change anything.
Down to 25 seconds. Here's the inbound. Again to Moy. He pulls up in a corner. Spacciapoli. Rebound. Catalano for 3. No good. Rebound.
That's it.
And that's it. I think Moy was looking for a foul, but none was called. 10 seconds ago, the foul goes the other way, with the Tigers leading 40-36, and it'll send the big guy to the line, 6'7" junior Peter Bradich. The big guy, nice touch, makes the first one. He has 8 points in the game. Yeah, Tigers, they play 5 underclassmen too, just like the Rams. Rolls off, taken by Moy. Spacciapoli for 3, no good. Bradich on the rebound, and that will do it. And the final score, North Allegheny 41, Pine Richland 36, and the Tigers snap an 8-game losing streak. They go to 2-8 in section play, 6-10 on the season, and Pine Richland played their hearts out, but they lose their 5th straight section game. They drop to 3-7, and they drop to 5-11 on the season. George?
I saw what you saw. A lot of intensity. Very, very hard play. Could have had some better shooting, but the intensity was certainly there.
Well, you look at the scoring here. It was 7-7, a slow start after one, 18-18 at the half, and then 29-29 after 3, and the final here 41-36. Look at the scoring. 6 for Emery Moy, 5 for Eli Catalano, 7 for Grant Spacciapoli, 12 for Alex Kastner, 2 for Eli Wentz, Zach Kenny with 2, and 2 for Julian Hensel. That finishes the scoring for Pine Richland. And for North Allegheny, John Jubeck, he had 3. 10 for Justin Stalter. Came on strong the second half. He spurred that win in the second half with his play, Stalter, with the 8 points in the third quarter. 8 for the big guy, Peter Bradich. Carson Burns with 3. Will Robertson with 2. And 12 for Carter Melzer. And 3 for Taylor Panzer off the bench. So that does it here. A nice win for North Allegheny to snap that 8-game losing streak, 41-36. The final on behalf of my sidekick here, the Swami George Abraham, and our cameraman and producer, Matt Lutz. This is Ed Cody wishing you a good night.
The Armstrong Neighborhood Channel is your home for sports, community events, and award-winning shows from all of our Armstrong neighborhoods. Catch up on events happening in your area, dive into a new hobby, or explore the fascinating places in your region on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Check your local listings or tune to Channel 100 to see what's happening in your backyard. Visit us on YouTube for custom playlists and a full library of your favorite neighborhood channel shows. Everything local lives on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
What you doing?
I'm gonna fix that toilet.
A sledgehammer.
Hey, you never know.
Maybe we should call a plumber.
No, I got this.
At Armstrong Comfort Solutions, our professional plumbers and service techs are standing by to help with all your plumbing and HVAC needs.
Everything okay down there?
Maybe I should call Armstrong Comfort Solutions.
Armstrong Comfort Solutions, where comfort is our middle name.